In this lesson, moving forward, I'm going to demonstrate how to create our database using phpMyAdmin. Okay, so before we use SQL, what we have done so far is configured our site, background, images, and if I scroll down, we have our featured products, and we also configured modals, right? So for example, if I click on the details for Levi's jeans, I'll be able to see the details here. Let's close this. Similarly, if I click on the football here, I'll be able to see the football. What I do notice is the image, for instance, is smaller for this particular football, whereas if I were to click on, let's say, the watch, the image is larger. So I want to make sure that all these images for my products stay the same, because you may have hundreds of different products, and it's very difficult to change each product by going to the respective PHP file. It's going to take you a lot of time. So we can use a certain class in CSS and create a class in CSS, and that's going to take all these images within each of my modals and then give them one size. So let me check quickly others also. The first, yep, the image is smaller. Same for my headband. So each of the image is different size. So before I demonstrate the creation of our database, let me quickly do a CSS class so that all these images are displayed correctly. So let's go to our code. Let me go to my main.css, and let's go down here and create a class called image details, and then use the curly braces to open them, specify a simple width here. I'm going to call it auto, and then give some margins, right? Margins, height, and so on. So the margin in this instance, I want to leave it to maybe 10 or let's say 15 pixels, and also have it auto the margin, okay? And then give it a height for these images, or for the space, for about 200 pixels. Great. So this image.details class that I created in CSS, obviously, let me save this first, and let's go to my code. And if I navigate to any of these, football.php for instance, and find my image source, which is right here, notice it says the class equals details and the image dash responsive. Okay, so I want to make sure that I bring the same image source and refer this to my CSS. And each, for example, the headband, the hoodie, and other products, they have the same line of code for my image source. The only difference is obviously the image and then the alt text, but the class is the same. So no matter which product you take a look at. So therefore, we created a simple, in our main.css, image-details. So let me save this and refresh our site. This time, for example, when I click on the purse, it's nicely centered and the size is correct. Similarly, if I open up my watch, perfect, it's the same. Likewise, my shirt, it's the same. So therefore now it doesn't really matter if you just keep adding products, they're going to stick to the same size and shape. So you don't have to worry about changing the actual image structure. All right, great. Next, let me demonstrate how to create our database, right? So we have these products created on our e-commerce site. Next, we want to be able to create a database so that we can link eventually all these products to our database. So in order to access our database, let's go to my phpMyAdmin, hit enter, and this will take you to the phpMyAdmin area where you can create your own databases. Okay, so on the left navigation, all you have to do is just simply click on new, and this brings up the create database field. You can give it a name. For example, I'm going to call it Redstone Shop, because you can have multiple databases, right? You can have a database for serving a different purpose. For example, in this instance, we're going to call it Redstone Shop. And then the next option is the collation. This is where you can specify the UTF details, for example, the Unicode details for this particular database. And all of this is really just the way it sorts and filters the information. Okay, and these are important, especially if you have large number of products. If you have thousands and thousands of products, or if your database is huge, when users go to your site and access information from this database, the use of collation becomes important, because that's how SQL searches and filters and displays the information. So you can look this up on the net. There are several of them, but the most powerful one is the SQL one that it uses, for example, the UTF-8 standards. So right here, it's the UTF-8. And within this, the CI is the case insensitive Unicode that we're going to use, okay, as the collation. So that's all you have to do, is just give it a name, specify the collation, and then click create. And this will create the database called Redstone Shop. So if I click on this database, obviously there are no tables, nothing yet. So in this lesson, I quickly wanted to demonstrate first how to make sure that our sizes of our images within the modals are the same, and secondly, how to create our database using PHP MyAdmin. So practice, and let's move to our next lesson.